plays. And defensively, they avoided giving up a huge play in one of their first tests in containing a quarterback on the run.
So this offense able to convert on fourth, and now a fresh set of downs here, 1st and 10. They run for the first time with James Cook. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. 12 yards that time, and a Bills first down.
Bills first down. 1st and 10 at the 24-yard line.
To the air, Allen. Shakir hauls it in. And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play of this first quarter. Second quarter now in Buffalo. It's the Bills in control of the football, as they've got it with a 2nd and 1 coming up. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. And they keep those sticks moving forward, that time with a gain of 3.
And when you're playing a quarterback with some experience and some moxie, you enter the danger zone when you decide to blitz him, because if he's able to diagnose as he did on that play, he can hurt you downfield.
He reads defenses so well, doesn't he?
He really does, and the best part about that play for him, I don't think that was his primary target.
I don't think so either.
I think he had the read, figured out where the blitz was coming from, and went to a set.
And that is caught. Touchdown, Buffalo. Khalil Shakir. A 12-yard touchdown grab. And the Bills are an extra point away now from tying this ball game. And partner, they found a gap there on the post pattern, and it was in the middle third of the field.
And that's really difficult to do, because ordinarily the safeties are back there to prevent that happening. But they found the opening and exploited it.
Tyler Bass on for the extra point attempt. And he missed it. No good. And then remain down by a point.
Tyler Bass to kick off for Buffalo.
So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. And they're going to mark that where it went out of bounds. So really good starting field position up past the 40-yard line. Good starting field position for the New York Giants here as they come up 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line. A quick throw out wide caught by Robinson. And he gets us to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. 16 yards right off the bat and a first down.
So many times in my career, I've heard coaches talk about completions are one thing. But as long as we're there at the catch and we get guys on the ground, we can live with that. But if you're going to give up 10, 12, 15 yards after the catch, then your defense is going to be in a lot of trouble.
Oh, that one well designed as he'll take this down to the 30-yard line. 13 yards, good for a Giant first down.
We really didn't have any doubt that he was going to be one of the top-rated rookies coming into the league, especially as a runner. And he's given us no reason to change our minds. That's a big-time run, and the production that he showed us in college is translating very well into the National Football League.
And a hard-working run here as he's got it inside the 20, down to the 17. They'll get 13 yards for the second play in a row.
Would you say this offense is locked in right now?
They're having no trouble on this drive. What is it, 3 plays, 3 first downs?
Yeah, you talk about on the march. They keep this up, they'll get to that end zone real fast.
2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. Dart going to give to Scatterby. And they'll get him down right around the 16. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
2nd and 9 at the 16-yard line.
Motioning to the left is Robinson. Give up the middle, Scatterby. And nowhere to run on the interior of that defensive line. He'll get back only to the line of scrimmage. Now the Bills are going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Cut my team, cut my team. Panther 11, Panther 11. Panther Street, Panther Street. 60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat.
Here's Dart. He had a man open, but he missed him, and it's incomplete. And a tough ask here. They're going to go for it on 4th down and 9.
19 tight, 19 tight.
Here's Dart. He tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. And the Bills are going to get the ball back on the turnover as they hold on 4th down.
It's a turnover on downs.
So after the INT, it's Allen. And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down.
Incomplete.
Normally being a big-bodied receiver plays to their advantage downfield. Go up and make the catch, take the hit, and pick up yardage. But in this case, the hit was timed really well and popped it free from his grasp.
Now he's free up the right sideline. On his horse. And all the way home for the Bills touchdown. James Cook, 95 yards. And the Bills will take the lead here in the final minute of the first half. This time, the extra point up and good. And that'll make this a 6-point game. After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. And he won't quite make it to the 25. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. And he's going to be dropped forward and pick up a 7 past the 30 to the 32.
And a really nice play call there to start the drive, especially if you're a team that has a little bit of a reputation for throwing it downfield. You come out and you think maybe you can catch them off guard a little bit, and they did. Little screen pass, backdoored them, and that time worked well for a solid gain.
The ball on the 32. It's 2nd and 2. Throwing his Dart. And that'll fall incomplete. He was hit just as he let that go. And now it's 3rd down. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. Dart from the gun on 3rd down. Now this thrown deep for Slayton. Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. And the Bills are going to take over at their own 11-yard line.
The Bills take over 1st and 10 at their own 11-yard line.
Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. And with 10 seconds left, not really enough time to put something together. Allen now looks to throw. that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's second down.
And they're not going to go quietly into this halftime break. They know they're in for a fight, so they're trying to make every possession count. They took the big shot there, but it winds up incomplete.
A final shot before half for Allen. Allen going to run with it. Now on the run. He'll throw it back deep over the middle. And he will be brought down as time is now run out on this first half of action. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. Bills with the lead, and they'll get the football first as the second half is underway. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And they've got the lead, CD. What do you expect from them in this second half?
Well, I like what they were able to do on the ground in the first half because they had a lot of success running the ball, and I certainly think we'll see more of that. But I'd keep an eye on that defense, and I think their coaches up in the box will do the exact same thing. If they start to see one or two guys start to creep towards the line of scrimmage, that'll be licensed to take some shots downfield.
Left side, Cook. And he'll get it down to the 47 here. 118 yards for him on the ground now. He has been a tough man to bring down all night. He had a really solid first half running the football and picking up where he left off here in the third quarter.
How about the yardage he's piling up right now? This feels like a full game, not just the series that we're watching right now. I know people are screaming, where are the adjustments from halftime on the defensive side of the ball? Sometimes they're just not there. Sometimes you just have to find a way to tackle someone.
Third quarter of a tight football game as we come up on a 2nd and 10. Inside give to Davis. Oh, he's got a little daylight. And he will finally be taken down at the Giants' 15. He's able to rip off 32 on that one. It's a first down.
Well, partner, I have to say they called him in the right defense there. Nickel set, fifth defensive back on the field. And they love to run against that because now you typically get a bigger blocker on a smaller defender.
Yeah, because those DBs like you, they want the interception. They're not as worried about the running play, right?
Not at all. And I still remember being in school, and one of my offensive line teammates used to say, boy, I'd love to come downfield and hit you little people.
Good run there. So a 5-yard run the other way in the wrong direction, and that leads us to 2nd and 15. Now Allen. Has his man, it's Shaquille. It'll go down as a gain of 6. And that's going to set up a tough 3rd and 9.
An ex-teammate used to tell me all the time, I hate experienced quarterbacks because no matter what, you really can't hide what you're doing. And I think that right there, he knew right away where the blitz was coming from, where his primary guy was going to be, and he ended up going to a secondary target for a nice game.
I was just going to ask you, that wasn't the primary target. He's so good at that, isn't he?
I think he knew right away that he wasn't going to get to his primary guy. I think he read that as soon as he got to the line of scrimmage, knew where the pressure was going to come from, and said, I know how to beat that, and that's what he did.
A 28-yard attempt.
And the attempt at 3 will have to come from the other end of the field as time has run out on this third quarter. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Bit of a pressure spot here for Tyler Bass.
A 28-yard attempt.
The kick by Bass is good. And now it's a two-score game at 9, 16-7.
16.
So that CD, an important one here in the fourth quarter.
And that importance cannot be overstated. All eyes on both sidelines were staring that one down all the way. The significance is that they made it a two-score game. Still lots of time left to go, but likely that was their goal at the start of the drive. Get 3 points, make it a two-score game, and they were able to get it done.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And the complexion of this one has changed a fair amount. That last field goal made it a two-score game, so they need to get points out of this drive relatively quickly.
A gain of 12 yards. And the Giants first down.
To the air, Dart. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Maybe a little frustration starting to creep in. The offensive line hasn't done a great job of protecting him in this game, and there he was, hit again as he threw it.
Yeah, another time on his backside, probably starting to get a little frustrated.
Got to keep his composure. Can't let the defense know that they're getting to him.
Now Dart. There's a short one to the tight end, Johnson. Look at the big man rumble. Touchdown, Giants! Theo Johnson, 55 yards. And the Giants have made it a one-score game again here in the fourth. Extra point try good by Gano. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this fourth quarter. Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback. Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. That last touchdown has made this really tight. They're clinging now to this slim lead. Jesus, second half, they only have a field goal. This offense needs to kick it into gear.
And right now, I'm looking directly at the field general, at the quarterback. Because to me, he's got to take over right now. By word, pumping his team up, and then, of course, by deed with his play. My high school coach used to say that all the time. Laddie, take over by word and deed.
And deed means action.
Exactly.
And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. And the Giants are right back in this football game.
I think this one would arrive very simply because he overestimated his arm strength and his ability to fit it anywhere he wants to. A lot of quarterbacks do that and often pay the price.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. A golden opportunity for them now following the interception. They need to try to at least get 3. Obviously, a touchdown puts them in a much more secure position.
And his play caller does a nice job of giving him an easy throw to start this drive, and he takes advantage of it. The completion sets up a manageable second down.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Let's go.
Again, it's Johnson. Oh, he's got some breathing room. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30.
And here we are in the fourth quarter, partner, and watch them drive for what would be a go-ahead touchdown. And you and I both know this is where you need a quarterback who can keep his cool back there. Not just for himself, but to keep the rest of the team relaxed too.
So it's Giants football here as we welcome you back. They come up on a 1st and 10, desperately needing a score here on what could be their final drive. First down, here's Scatterby. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6. So fresh out of the 2-minute warning, and here's another timeout taken with 1:55 remaining.
First and goal, New York.
Here we go, first and goal. And once again, it's Scatterbo. And he'll get this one back to the 5-yard line, but no further than that. Be interesting to see now what they do offensively down near the goal line after not much there that time.
As the offensive play caller, that may change your sequence now. Instead of coming right back with a running play, you may have to go to the air.
Flags, and we're going to get a delay of game. So that flag will set him back 5 yards. Here now, second and goal. An inside run with Scatterbo. And nowhere for him to go again. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's it. Now the Bills will use the second of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just one remaining in this fourth quarter of play. This crowd doing all they can. Here's third and goal. Back to throw. This is caught. And they will take it on in for a giant touchdown. Cam Scatterbo, a 9-yard touchdown grab. And the Giants have moved out in front here in the fourth quarter. Gano the extra point, and the lead is up to 5.
Bills 16. Graham Gano to kick off for New York.
Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here.
Their own 35-yard line.
Here's first and 10. Throwing, Allen. That is caught. Kincaid with it. And he's going to get out of bounds with the first down. So an ideal set of circumstances there. They move the chains, and they save that final timeout.
First and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Half 85, half 85, round 80, alert!
Allen. And the coverage terrific there as that's knocked down and incomplete.
As a defensive back, you have some weapons at your disposal that we don't often talk about. And you can read the receiver's eyes, you can read his hands, and you know that the arrival of the ball is imminent. And that allows you to make a play on it and oftentimes knock it away.
Now Allen. Oh, and that's going to sabotage their comeback plans.